Hello friends, Sarah from Sweet Scents from the Dollhouse. Today I'm bringing you the second part of December's empties. I got through a boatload of wax, however, it seems as though I was melting tons and not quite getting through like my larger quantity stuff. So if it appears as though there's less vendor wax in this second part of Dollhouse Trash, it's only because I had loaves or sidekicks or like band bags, so on and so forth. So I tried to organize them by vendor here, just bear with me, hopefully they're still in order. The first one I finished was a little sample my friend Amber sent me from California. This is Vintage Chic Scents' Blackberry Jackie O. Really enjoyed this one. I, however, kind of kicked myself in the butt afterwards because it wasn't enough to get a large scent throw in a more open concept space. So I don't know. It was a nice opportunity to just kind of get a taste of it, though. I would probably order that from Vintage Chic Scents if it ever happened to be on the website. From Rose Girls, I finished Snickerdoodle Latte, which I love any of the Rose Girls latte blends. This came to me in the Halloween sampler. Took forever to cure. It was really good, but I know how amazing her latte blends can be. Kicking myself in the butt because even at Christmas time, I don't think this was fully cured yet. I would definitely order that again though. Amber also sent me Lavender Peppermint Coconut Milk from Rose Girls. This was perfectly cured. It was amazing. I love my lavender peppermint bedtime blends. That coconut milk made it really creamy. And I was kind of switching up between lavender and eucalyptus versus mints through the entire month of December, trying to get rid of Ella's mad case of the daycare plague. So very much enjoyed that. Last was apple clove butter, vanilla sandalwood, and campfire marshmallows. I was super stoked to try this. It came in my Rose Girls Halloween sampler. It took a very long time to cure. It smelled amazing on cold, but then when it was melting, oh, I don't know if it was the mix of the clove and sandalwood. I just got this funk that I couldn't get down with. And I almost ordered this in the December limited edition mini melters. So happy that I was able to try it before I spent money and ordered a large bag of it though. So that wouldn't be a repurchase for me. I do know a lot of people who love that blend, or it seemed as such on the Rose Girls website. Tons of people were talking about it. Just sometimes different people, different noses. Sometimes these certain scent blends can come off awful strange. Like recently, one of my subscribers and friends, she was super excited and took my recommendations to order Super Tarts. She emailed me all excited, placed an order, told me what she ordered, and I was like, oh, these are amazing. They're some of my favorites. And then she gave me her warm review of them. And she gets that same funky note to the Super Tarts wax. Not necessarily the fragrance oils, but I've heard a lot of people say they get this like chemical plastic undertone with Super Tarts wax that I don't necessarily get. And vice versa. I get a really yeasty, like rising bread note out of Sassy Girl Aromas wax. So again, each to their own. But yeah, that blend from Rose Girls just didn't work for me. Speaking of Sassy Girl, I finished Mocha and Coffee. This one was sent to me from Amber in California. Love this. It had more coffee than mocha, which was good for my nose because I'm not really down with those chocolatey scents, but this was really nice. I think, I can't be 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure she had ordered a coffee sampler or something because she sent me a bunch of these and all different ones, all very cool. The next one was cinnamon sugar donut latte. I melted this combined with one of my favorites coming up at the end of the month, which is Super Tarts the Goldbergs, and the two of them, oh, it's cinnamon sugar. I know a lot of people are turned off by cinnamon notes in the fragrance blends, but this is definitely a cinnamon sugar. It's not a raw harsh cinnamon, so I loved that. I haven't been keen to order any of Sassy Girl's wax lately. Like, I haven't even checked her website in a long time. But I think if I was to ever order anything again, that would be it. Coffee and her Freshie scents. Next one was Destination Wax, Lavender Mint. Invigorating herbal mint with a splash of lavender. Loved that. Thank you, Amber, for sending me this. This was a godsend when Ella and I were both sick at the beginning of December. I could not smell anything. I swear it was like 10 days where I kept going through my melting basket going, nope, I'm not gonna melt and waste that. Nope, not gonna melt and waste that, because if I can't smell it, nope, it's a waste. This was about one of 2 scents I could smell. It's so dang strong. If you want a scent to knock you on your ass, order this one, because invigorating is the perfect word for that mint. I finished Ava's Country Cupboard Dark Night. I can't remember if this was sent to me as a sample or to my girl Amber. I can't remember. I don't know. Dark Night, I was really hoping for like a sexy masculine scent based on that name. Unfortunately, it's a really heavy clove, which, I mean, each to their own. Some people would love that. Just based on that name, I was kind of disappointed with the scent blend. I was like, wah, wah, wah. But I liked it over Christmas because that is when I melt most of my clove scents. I finished Ava's Country Cupboard's Cranberry Salsa. This was the very first Ava's anything that I had tried. This was sent to me from my girl Amber in California this time last year in an ROAK. She sent me a second one in my Christmas ROAK. So I finally finished the first one she sent me. I love this. Love it. It's excellent on its own. I've also mixed it a couple times with some marshmallow, like single scent marshmallow notes. It's really good. I finished Victorian Midway, which the sticker's falling off the back. It's spiced apple funnel cake, pumpkin frosting, cinnamon, and brown sugar. I had 2 of these. I know this has been in my melting or my empties basket before. They were 2 fairly large tarts. I won't order this again. It's just like a really dry cinnamon bread note. Not a fan favorite of mine on its own, but I did blend it with some other stuff, and which made it tolerable. I did sample 6 Impossible Things. I can't remember the scent notes for this one, but this was sent to me as a sample back in May. Yeah, May. It's coffee something, and even in December it was still not 100% cured, so not sure that I would ever order that again. Just didn't really, I don't know, didn't knock my socks off. Yuletide Trimmings, on the other hand, was sent to me from my girl Amber this time last year in an ROAK, and I loved this over the Christmas holidays. It was perfect timing too, because I was just getting my sense of smell back, which was nice. Clamshell. I finished Tea Cake, which is not tea and cakes, in case you're ever wondering to order this. It's black tea, almond cake, and vanilla frosting. Not your traditional tea and cake scent, but it's also not bad. I think, yeah, this one was ordered in March, and it took a long time to cure, but I do really enjoy this once it is cured. It's pretty powerful too. I get a half decent scent throw. I put 1 cube and 2 warmers in a large open concept space, and it does pretty well. I finished Baird's Wax Crafts Aspen Glow. The scent notes for this one say Evergreen, Mountain Air, Cinnamon, and Clove. This to me is just mostly cinnamon and clove. I don't know if it's because I've waited so long for this to cure. Like, this was cured December 15th of 2017, and I was melting it in December 2018, so perhaps that's why I just got primarily the cinnamon and clove. Perhaps that Evergreen and Mountain Air fragrance oils have worn off over time, but it was still nice throughout the Christmas holidays. From Super Tarts, I finished It Wasn't Just a Dream, which is pink sugar, lavender cream, and peppermint. I've had several of these in my Dollhouse trash. I like this one. It's pretty good. I do really have to be in the mood for Brandy's lavender cream though. I finished Glen and Meg's, which is Love Spell, basil, and baby powder. Really strange blend to have over the Christmas holidays, but at certain points I was just so over the thick, heavy cinnamon clove scents or the bakery scents. If you want something totally unique, totally strange, totally wild and out there to cleanse your palate, Glen and Meg's will do that. It's definitely unique. I finished Frosty, which is twisted peppermint and sugar milk. Love this on its own, but I was mixing it to create one of my favorite, I don't know what to sashisms call it, scent babies, I guess, this December, and I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. I finished Lord of the Melts Gandalf, which is magically delicious, coffee beans and sweet cream. This is one of my favorites from Super Tarts as far as coffee blends go. I haven't tried them all, but this one and Daily Planet have definitely got to be at the top of my list. It's on my list of things to do, to just do a huge coffee haul from her and figure out which ones are my favorite. But thus far, out of the ones I have tried, Gandalf and Daily Planet are my favorites. I would order both in large quantities. I finished Cider Baguette, which is, I mean, no scent notes required. This was a specialty pour in August of 2013, leading up to fall. I grabbed 2 of these band bags and really happy that I did. I will admit though, now that it's, you know, well into January, I'm so over the cider scents. Love them all through fall and well into winter, but I'm done. I finished Snot Me Not from Super Tarts, which is eucalyptus, herbal lavender, and white walkers. I would order this in large quantities again, and this scent, to me anyways, is so beautiful. It's not just limited to when you're sick. I love this and need a heck of a lot more of it. I was also so cheap and diligent in melting this. I think this was from my very first band bag order. Like, look how grimy that bag is. And I was just like treating myself to a cube every once in a while. Lasted forever. And last but not least, this is another Barrett's. It just happens. Oh no, this is a Barrett's. I guess I got out of rotation here. Barrett's Wax Crafts The Brick in Peppermint Vanilla Dream. Love this. Also took a long time to melt through it. And then we have one from Scoopable Tart Wax, which is Lavender Sinus Relief. I melted this in combination with one of my monthly favorites as well. So speaking of my favorites, and not so favorites for the month of December, I have quite a few. Especially, I'm surprised considering how little I melted at the beginning of the month because my sinuses and my nose were so stuffed up. Oh, what is that? That's what it is. Yep. So I'll start with this one. Ava's Country Cupboard's Ultimate Zucchini, which is zucchini bread, and her Ultimate Sugar Cookie. This is my favorite. I'm so sad that there's like 3 grubby tarts left in here. I went through the whole bag in the month of December. Loved that one. Definitely my favorite. And I will show you what I was mixing it with. I mixed it with that Barrett's Peppermint Vanilla Dream. I mixed it with Super Tarts Frosty, which is twisted peppermint and sugar milk. And then I also mixed it with Elfie, which was one of my favorites. Elfie is fluffy marshmallows, candy canes, and Christmas cookies mixed with that Ultimate Zucchini. Blew my mind. Probably my favorite melt of December, for sure. In my bathroom from Scentsy, I don't know, I was crazy about this last year as well, but Homestead Holiday, I think I went through a bar and almost 2 bars. This, if you like Scentsy's Welcome Home, I just think that Homestead Holiday is like not just limited to Christmas, it's all things winter, all things comforting, beautiful. Love this. And some days I had it melting in like the entire first floor of the house. Most days I had it melting in the bathroom and then like a combination of things other places. That too, it's just one of those very generic but comforting scents that I think everybody would love. Company wouldn't be offended by it. It's nothing too wild and crazy out there. It's not even wild and crazy strong. It's just really nice. One of my other favorites, and this is no surprise to you guys, Miracle on 34th Street. I think because I've melted this like every month for well over a year now, I'm kind of getting burnt out on this scent. So I put this away halfway through December. For the first part of December, it was my favorite. And then I was just like, oh, I can't remember that YouTuber, what her name is. But she talks about getting burnt out on certain scents all the time. And at first I was like, I don't know what she's talking about. That's crazy. I never get sick of my favorite scents. I stand corrected. Yes, you can. If you melt this every other day, you're going to either get nose blind or just, boring. So I'm going to put away my other full band bag. I think I've got 6 clamshells plus this, and put it away for a hot minute. Like, I don't know. We'll see. But I do love that scent. So I had to include it in my favorites. Just, I'm a little over it. Wild and Crazy favorite ever lavender vanilla blend. If you haven't tried this, you absolutely must. I've yet to place an order with this company. Sashisms talks about this company all the time. Sparkles Wax Melts. My girl Amber from California sent this to me. I think this is my favorite lavender vanilla ever. So thank you so much, Amber. To anyone who specializes in placing Sparkles orders, it's strange because there's 2 lavender vanillas on the website. Even in the drop-down menu, there's 2 of certain scents. How do I know what one this is? And how do I know if I place an order for one of our custom loaves that I'll be picking the right lavender vanilla? Does that make sense? Oh, this one is amazing. You must try it. I don't even know how to describe how it's different. I think it's because it's more of an herbal lavender than a sweet lavender. I think that's it. It's gorgeous though. Love it. And throws like a beast. Even one little chunk like that in a large space. One more. That's all you need. It's amazing. So I was loving that. Also from Scentsy, one of my favorites, Woolly Slippers. This is still available on the website, and I have my review of this collection coming up in queue on my YouTube channel. Check that out because, as I say, it's still available. Get these while they're hot, or if you're not ready to place this big ass Scentsy order, just put it in your Scentsy Club subscription, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. For anyone that is just a diehard Scentsy fan and loved Woolly Slippers but haven't ordered vendor wax, come to the dark side. We have 750 million types of cookies, not just sugar cookie like Scentsy. So consider it. If you love this, this is the closest thing to vendor wax Scentsy has. Yeah. And it's just a marshmallowy lavender. To my diehard vendor wax melters, you might order this and think that is nothing special. I've smelt 10,000 different kinds of that. But please understand, as an original diehard Scentsy fan, I was super excited when Scentsy came up with Woolly Slippers. Super fan, and I did put it in my subscription box. So how many cubes do I have left of this? I have 3. So perhaps I'll melt that tonight at bedtime because I know I have more coming. One of my diehard favorites. And when I originally ordered this band bag, it was way back, I gotta say maybe even July or August. I had to put this away because I'm like, ew, I can't get down with that in the middle of summer. The Goldbergs is oatmeal scotchies, sugar cookies, and caramel drizzle. This is just the most delicious oatmeal cookie scent ever. I loved, love this. I love this with that sugar, cinnamon, or cinnamon sugar latte, whatever from Sassy Girl. Oh, it was so good. It does give me a mad case of the munchies, and I don't need any more help gaining weight. So I'm going to put this away until perhaps this time next year because I'm sure Super Tarts is full of paraffin and will keep forever. Oh, one that I can't find. I know it has 2 cubes in it. Cannot for the life of me figure out where I put the clamshell, because when I was sick, I was like, I need to hide this so I don't melt it. If I melt it, I'll forget about it and never order it. My girls Cindy and Marissa from Regina, Saskatchewan sent me a ton of wax for my birthday, and it was from a company called Rooney's, and they do the most beautiful lavender eucalyptus. And when I find that dang clamshell, I'm going to talk about it again on my channel because I don't want to forget. And I know some of you are thinking, lavender eucalyptus, what could be so special about a lavender eucalyptus scent? It is just gorgeous. So thanks Cindy and Marissa for sending me that. I loved mixing it with this lavender sinus relief, not in the same warmer, but in 2 different warmers in the same room while we were sick. Oh, it was literally a godsend. So thank you for that. You guys really helped keep Ellabella and I comfortable when we were at our most miserablest in the month of December. And my only flop for this month, which I kind of predicted it would be, from my September Super Tarts pre-order, I ordered Rudolph, which is cranberry cobbler and cornbread. Whoo! Yeah, when I first did this haul, I smelt it. I was like, yeah, I think the cranberry is like powerful enough to drown out that Fritos scent. I've decided I can't do cornbread scents. I will never order them again. I was trying to step outside my comfort zone, trying to, test the waters and see if I could get down with cornbread, but I just can't. If you love Lay's Fritos chips, you would love cornbread, or at least cornbread fried soil. To me, it's gross. It's a little too salty. It takes over whatever it's blended with, to my nose anyways. To people who love cornbread scents, get down with Rudolph because it is powerful. To me, this was just a no-go. Not necessarily on performance or anything that the vendors did here, but it's just my scent preference. So perhaps I will gift that to a waxy that does get down with cornbread scents. But that's it. That is the second half of my December Dollhouse trash. Thanks so much for watching. Comment down below, what were some of your favorites this month? Did anybody particularly love woolly slippers? What else? Yeah, tell me what your favorite melts were this month. Also, to anyone who does Sparkles wax melts, tell me how the hell I order that lavender vanilla. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.